Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're going to check out Electric Light Orchestra 10538 Overture, or do you say 10,538 Overture? I don't know. Let me know if you know. Uh, I've reacted to quite a few ELO songs on the channel, and I've reacted to all songs on Out of the Blue, all songs on A New World Record, and people were telling me, like, yeah, these albums are kind of like some of the pinnacles of their career. You kind of have to go back as well, just listen to some of their earlier work to see where they were coming from and some of the evolution. So hey, why not listen to the first song on their first album? And that's what we're gonna do today. Let's see. I'm looking forward to this. This one is written by Jeff Lynne. I don't think on the first album every track is written by Jeff Lynne, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is. Let's go.
Did you see your friend crying from his
Was that ending sounded like Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, Broeder Jacob, or Brother Jacob. Sounds like it. Almost like hints of that, which makes me think of the Beatles. Didn't they do that as well? Was it in Paperback Writer? I forgot. They did it. They did. They slipped that in there one time, huh? Wait a second. It's almost unsettling, some of the sound, right? It's very intentional, of course, but it's almost like impending doom type of thing. Almost, it maybe a little hints of that. I'm not sure. Um, it definitely already has that ELO flavor throughout the entire song, and you know, maybe less fine tuned and polished than in a New World Record and Out of the Blue, but it's already there. The blueprint to keep it the blue team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really, really cool. And even without the overture in the title, I don't think, even if that was not there, I would have that same sentiment of how they, or how Jeff Lynne, or I think Roy Wood was, he also wrote, right? Um, they construct music like it's a classical piece almost, but not always with only classical instruments. Of course, we have strings, we have a violin, but even with drums and electric guitars, it's so cool. Like, of course, you have the example of Rockaria where it's really fused together. But even without all of that, it really is like built up like that. It's such a cool listening experience. It is like listening to classical music, but then in a modern, updated version. Really cool. Great drumming. Great guitars. Uh, the build up. Some of the lyrics. It almost, talking about the Beatles here with the Brother Jacob thing, which I'm not really sure of. I kind of, there was like, oh, what? It reminded me of that melody, but also in terms of the singing, the vocals, I don't know if there's some type of effect on it, but I almost expected like John Lennon to come out, dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Almost like that type of, especially here, like, because did you hear the news? It came across the air today. It almost felt, I know Jeff Lynne is a big, big fan of the Beatles, and of course performed, with Paul and Ringo and stuff, uh, and I have become a big fan of the Beatles this year, and Electric Light Orchestra, and I love that, getting a little bit of that flavor in it, but then with his style even draped over it. It's good stuff. Yeah. Man, that really feels that. Oh my! What I also liked, there was a part where the vocals and the violin kind of, it dropped off together, and the vocals starting to sound like a violin and vice versa. Really cool. Can I find that? Every part of this song is so good. I keep replaying. Oh, here. Yeah, that was good. The drumming too. That's good. That's good stuff. And in terms of the lyrics, the first line is about a friend. You see him crying from his eyes today, and he's running through the streets and stuff. Did you see him run? Did you see him fall? Did his life flash by at the bedroom door? Ooh, he might have come up on some yeah, a scene in the bedroom that he didn't want to see. It happens. Did you hear the news? And then someone has been found on the rocks in the bay. Did you see him hide? Did you see him crawl? So he might have, damn, he might have jumped. I don't know. What do you think? Come upon that scene in the bedroom, feeling betrayed. Your life is flashing in front of your eyes, and then you say, you know what, it's over. And does his life mean more than it did before? Ooh. Sometimes we do take lives for granted, and then when people pass away, then suddenly, oh, my Johnny, he was a saint. Shout out to the Sopranos. But it happens, right? And then suddenly we're revering these people while we kind of put them down when they were alive. Man, wow. Did you catch his face? Did you see him run into the street? Was it 10538? Mm. Could also be like a number. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. But a great, great song. I really enjoy this a lot. The composition, the vocals, a little bit of that Beatles influence that I can hear. I enjoy that a lot. Thank you for kind of directing me to the past with ELO, and I definitely want to check out more of all of their stuff, But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you in another one. Goodbye.